You aren't where you want to be. Imagine all the other men that are competing with you. Think of a huge line. Where would you be? Would you be in the top 1% or not? Think of every single person that you're competing with. You can be better than all of them. You want to get better than all of them, and you can. And I'm also striving to go there. I have big goals for myself. I'm striving to become the top 1% man, the top 0.1% man. And it wasn't until I realized two crucial things that stopped me from making progress. I want to become the top, I want to become the best. But it wasn't until I realized these two things that I started making progress. Before this, I was mindlessly doing things. I was doing some things. I was like wasting time. But until I discovered and implemented two things, I wasn't making progress. Yeah, of course, I was making some progress, but other men were making more progress than me. And I wasn't satisfied with that. And I wanted more. And I applied these two things. And bro, I'm heading on that path right now. I'm going there, and nobody can stop me. Only me. Only I can stop myself. And I won't do it. I know you want it as well. I know you have that drive inside of you. You want to become better. And what are you doing? You're wasting your time on video games. You want to become better than everyone else. Of course. If you're like me, you want that. And you're wasting that. You're wasting all of that energy on video games. On the fake world. Everyone has that power inside of them, that fire inside of them, that they want to level up. And you have that as well. And video games are robbing you of that. Distractions are robbing you of that. And I see so many young men wasting their life away on video games, saying, "Oh, I'm productive. Oh, you need things to like get your minds off other things." It shouldn't be like this. Video games are literally just robbing you of your drive to become better because you put all of your energy into leveling up in the fake world. But imagine if you put that energy into the real world. What person would you become? Where would you go? Just think for a bit. Distractions are ruining your life. You want to become the best. You need to cut down all of the distractions. It won't be easy. It will never be easy. But you want to become the best. You need to do what it takes to get to the top. If you want to get there, of course. You might say, "Oh, I want it," but you will not take action. And other people will. Other people will take action. And they will take your spot. So act today. And those two things are really simple. And if you ingrain them in your mind, if you practice doing them every single day, bro, it will be so incredibly easy to become the top 1% that you will be so surprised that not everyone else is doing it. You want to get to the top. You need to start becoming 1% better every day. That's the first thing you need to keep in mind. You need to learn how to become better. And I've seen like the statistic. If you get 1% better every day, the graph will go like this. 1%, 1%, and then it will go up because it compounds. 1% better every day means getting 37 or 35 times better than you are now. Just think of it. You are at this point. Imagine in 1 year, just by becoming 1% better, you will become 37 times better than what you are now. Literally like this, 37 times. You will have 37 times as much money as you have now. You will look 37 times better than you look now. You will have 37 times more girls than you have now. And it's really simple. This mentality is really simple. You need to find small things you need to improve. Find the things you're doing and make sure you get better at them every single day. Let's say working out. You go to the gym, and when you go to the gym, you slightly tweak your form a bit. You just slightly move your elbows a bit forward when doing bicep curls. It has to be small. But think of it. Think of the long run. In a few months, the person that does nothing about the form will just go in a straight line. But what about you? In a few months, you might not make much progress. But boof, it goes up. And the difference will be huge between the person that doesn't tweak the form and the person that becomes 1% better at it. That's the difference between the normal person and the 1% man. You make sure that you perfect your form and you continue using the form, because if you perfect it for a bit and you go back to the bad form, then you've made nothing. But you make sure you keep getting better and you continue using what you've learned. And another example, business. Make sure that every day you become better at what you're doing. You become a bit better than everyone else. For example, me, I get better at speaking. I make sure I practice speaking. I make sure I get better at speaking. I get better on camera. I get better to speaking to you every single day. I learn about it. I read books about it. I look at courses. I look at videos. I try to find everything there is about storytelling, about getting better at camera, getting better at speaking, and I'm slowly making progress. Of course, right now I can't see much, but in a few months I will look back at my old videos and think, bro, I was a dumbass. How could I be speaking like that? And while I was doing those videos, I was thinking, yeah, I spoken so good today. Just making small amounts of progress. And the second thing, that if you keep in mind, your competition will just be destroyed. You need to start saving time. You need to start investing in things that will save you time. You need to find what's blocking you, what's stopping you from achieving what you want. For example, one thing from my life was my hair. Bro, I was waking up, I had pretty long hair. I was waking up, and every single morning I would spend around 10 minutes styling my hair. I would perfect it, trying to make it as good as possible. Think of it. Every single day, at least 10 minutes wasted. And it wasn't like I was doing it once every day. I had days where I was doing it multiple times. I was doing it every single time I wanted to go out. I wanted to leave the house. It didn't matter if I wanted to go to the grocery store, if I wanted to go out with a girl. I was styling my hair. Think, 10 minutes every single day, more than an hour a week, just wasted. And it's not even the full story. Every other day, I was showering. I was cleaning my hair. And after every single shower, I was spending more than half an hour styling it. I had a routine that was taking me half an hour to perfect, to make, just to have good hair. Just think how much time I was wasting. Over 3 hours every single day. And I thought of that. I thought, bro, how much time am I wasting? I just thought a bit, and look where I am right now. I spent 0 seconds worrying about my hair. Absolutely 0. Think of the amount of time that I've gained just because of this small change. It isn't big, but it's something that saved me time. And it could be physical or mental. It could be literally in real life, like social media or porn, but it could also be mental things that you don't know about, like your beliefs and everything. You might waste so much time just because you aren't thinking right, just because you haven't prioritized like making the best schedule for yourself. You're just randomly going throughout your day and maybe being productive, maybe not. You're wasting time. Here's another thing I did. I invested in an electric scooter. I invested in something that is going to save me time, because every single day I waste a lot of time on transportation. I go to school, I go to the gym, I go home, and I sit more than 2 hours a day in traffic. And with this thing, I will cut that time in half. You need to find ways in which you just save time. You might not do this workout split because it wastes you so much time. You might do this other one that will be the same amount of muscles, but you will spend half as much time in the gym. And think, bro, if you implement this, you will become better than everyone else. Because everyone else doesn't do this. Just think a bit of your competition. What person thinks of ways to save time? What person thinks of ways to become a bit better? Nobody. If you implement both of these, you will dominate, because you will be the only person that does this. You save time, and by getting 1% better every day, you use that time to even get more than 1% better. You use that time to become 1% better in more areas. You'll become better overall, and that will be powerful. And what's the best way to save time? Learning from someone else. The best way to learn is hiring someone else to help you with your problems. You could waste so much time on the internet looking at ways to do this workout split, or ways to do like this and learn about this. Or you can talk with another person, a more experienced person, learn from them, and make more progress that way. Because the time you could have used searching for the things for the specific thing could have been used to actually implementing it, to actually becoming better at it. So that's why I've created the Elite Tribe. It's a paid community where you can speak with me. You can get personal assistance. You can get tips based on your current situation. You tell me about yourself and I help you directly. I can help you a lot more than with these videos. So join the Elite Tribe today, bro. Go and watch the video right now. See you later. Mwah.